Hello, welcome to Block AI Storytelling Channel. Today we will be telling you a creepy story. Come along, my name is Eliza.
The story title is called The Bottomless Pit Human Creation.
The story is about different abnormal creatures, such as lickers, spirits that take the form of ethereal force spirits with no eyes but can see anything that moves and will move so fast to attach anybody it sees to its body part and dry them up. The spirits make a loud cry before their appearance, so anybody the spirits see on sight must run for their life, else the spirit will be too quick to gain ground on them and dry them up after attaching the human to their body part.
Walking on land is now proving very difficult for human beings as they are not safe because of how quick the spirits are, so they always try to stay indoors or move on the roofs of buildings in order to avoid being caught by the evil spirits. Because the spirits cannot fly or float, they always move towards any building where they detect human presence, or on the roof or inside the building. The spirits can also detect sounds even though it's not loud from afar. The spirits can also move in numbers towards their potential victims.
Episode 1. The awakening the season opens with chaos in the city as people scramble to escape the spirits. The camera pans over a once bustling metropolis now shrouded in an eerie silence, interrupted only by the distant, bone-chilling wails of the spirits. The streets below are deserted, littered with abandoned cars and the remains of those who didn't make it to safety in time. The skyline is dotted with flickering lights as survivors signal each other from the rooftops. We are introduced Dio, a young and resourceful survivor, through a series of rapid, intense scenes. DQ moves with purpose and determination, guiding a small group of terrified people across the rooftops. His calm demeanor and quick thinking mark him as a natural leader. DQ whispering urgently, "Stay low and keep moving. We can't let them see us." The group includes Soria, a teenage girl carrying her younger brother on her back, a middle-aged scientist clutching a mysterious device, a farm, a burly former soldier with a haunted look in his eyes, NYX, the shadowy figure who seems to know more than they let on in Kanarmen, a strong-willed woman trying to keep everyone's spirits up, and Paul, a man in his late 30s, racked with guilt and barely keeping it together. As they leap from one building to the next, we see glimpses of the spirits below. Phantom-like creatures that glide across the ground, their eyeless faces constantly scanning for movement. The tension is palpable as the group makes a particularly perilous jump. Soria slips, but DQ catches her at the last moment, pulling her to safety. Soria, panting, "Thank you, DQ, I don't know what we would do without you." Reassuring you will get through this. Just stay close and trust me. The group pauses to catch their breath, huddled behind a rooftop vent. Borge examines his device, muttering to himself. Kanarmen whispering, "What is that thing anyway? Is it going to help us?" Borge distracted, "I hope so. It's a prototype. A signal jammer. If I can get it working, it might disrupt the spirit's ability to detect us." Before they can discuss further, a distant scream cuts through the air. The group tenses, eyes wide with fear. Yafam peers over the edge of the building, his face grim. Yafam, quietly, "We need to keep moving, getting closer." As they navigate through the rooftop maze, NYX takes point, guiding them with an uncanny sense of direction. DQ notices this but keeps his thoughts to himself for now. The group reaches a partially collapsed building. Paul hesitates, his hands trembling. Paul, voice shaking, I can't do this. We're all going to die. Or firmly, we will survive. Paul, we have to. For everyone we've lost. Now, come on." Summoning his courage, Paul follows the group into the building. Inside, they find a small, relatively safe room. They barricade the door and settle in for the night, taking turns keeping watch. As the episode ends, DQ sits by the window, looking out over the dark city. The camera zooms out to show the vast expanse of rooftops and the lurking spirits below. DQ, quietly to himself, "We will find a way. We have to."